Would you rather be down one with the ball in your hands or up one down the stretch on defense?
Wow. I always think about this, okay? I always say to myself when these situations are happening, okay, that I look at the scoreboard, and if it's late and close, I always think to myself, at least we're up one or two and not down one or two. And I always prefer to be up one or two versus down one or two. Doesn't matter whether you have the ball or you're on D. I mean, your question, the inflection point, of course, of the question is about being on D. But remember, we go back to what I told you at the beginning. To me, and I instill this in my children, I always was taught, because I grew up in the 80s, whether it was football, baseball, or basketball, that what wins championships? You know, because you grew up in the 80s. Defense wins championships. Right. So defense was the name of the game on the basketball court for us, for our team. And by the way, as a person who loves baseball, I love the opening lines of Ken Burns' baseball documentary, where he goes through all the different ways in which baseball is unique and special. And he says baseball is the only game where the defense has the ball, which I think is very special. So again, I go back to what I was saying. I'd always rather be up one than down one, and I don't care about being on defense because good teams pride themselves on their defense.
Stay praying they reach safe. Smashing it with each tape while the radio was oversaturated cliches. The status quo's manufacturing sleep aids, so I dose like heroes after that.